What's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Joy, and today I am going to be doing a everyday natural makeup look. This is natural to me. It's been summer and super freaking hot, so I like to be a little bit less on the concealer and foundation. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, go ahead and keep on watching. So first thing I'm going to do is Hold on. Before we get into the video, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know how I'm doing in the comment section below. Also click on that subscribe button. Okay, back to the video. I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my face, and I'm gonna be using the Moisture Cream by Laneige. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my face, not too much. Now for brows, I'm going to go ahead and use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Pomade in Chocolate. If you want to know more about how I do my brows, I have a video on that you can go ahead and watch as well. I like to do my brows first because then I can just clean it up with concealer versus putting on my foundation or powder and then concealer all at once, and then I have to do brows after, and then I have to re-conceal everything all over again. So I think it's a lot simpler if you just get it out of the way first. So now I'm going to go ahead and conceal my brows. I'm going to be concealing with Master Conceal by Maybelline in light medium. Okay, and brows are all done. If you'd like to see how I achieve this brow look, once again, I have a video on that, so go ahead and check that out as well. Now that I'm done with the brows, I'm going to go ahead and put the same concealer on my eyelids. I like to just do it with my finger. I feel that it goes on a lot smoother, and I feel like a lot more of the product stays on the skin easier. I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer right here in between the nose area. I only put a little bit on the nose area just because I do wear glasses constantly, and usually if you wear the glasses too long, it ends up leaving a mark right here, and then if you have too much concealer on there, it'll usually patch up right here and leave this really bad mark on you. Okay, and right away, I like to just put some setting powder on my eyelids just so they won't crease as fast. I'm just going to be using the Laura Mercier setting powder. And I'm just blending it out with my beauty blender. As for the brows, I haven't put on my brow gel yet. I haven't put it on because I'm going to be putting on concealer, I'm going to be putting on powder, and then all of the excess powder is going to all fall down onto the brow gel, and then you're going to be able to see it in the sunlight, and that doesn't look cute. So we're going to do that towards the end. Now, since I moisturized ahead of time, I'm going to start putting concealer on my face. I'm only going to put it on parts of my face just because it is summertime and I'm going to be sweating and running a lot of errands, and I don't want to be wearing too much makeup right now. So for the concealer, I'm going to be using the same concealer. I'm going to be using the Master Conceal by Maybelline. This one is going to be a little darker though. Obviously you can tell that this one is not my skin color. Since it is summer, I did get a little bit darker, a little bit more tan. And with that being said, I'm medium. So I'm going to be putting the medium around my face. Just a little bit. I do not have pores around this portion of my face, so I'm not going to be putting on any primer. So since I have already just put on concealer, I put on the darker shade, but I do want a little bit lighter of a shade as well, so I'm just going to put a little bit of that light medium as well. I'm only going to put a little bit because The lightness is really strong with this concealer. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend it with one of my brushes. Me personally, I don't really care for a beauty blender to blend out my concealers or foundations. I just don't feel like it gets all the product in there versus using a brush. So I'd rather just have like a brush blend out all my makeup. So with the beauty blenders, all I do is I set my face with it. I don't really have much acne to cover up, so I don't like to put on foundation. I'm not a foundation girl. It's just not what my skin is used to. My skin is just used to having one product on there. I feel like foundation does tend to move around too, and then you have to conceal it and then put extra product on there. For me, during the summer, I like to put as less product as I possibly can because I'm going to be sweating it out, especially when I'm just doing like an everyday thing. I'm going to be blending the product down on my neck as well. You want to make sure that the product on your face does match your neck as well. And now I'm just going to go ahead and set my face with the same setting powder. And with the excess powder that I still have on my face, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out. I don't want to look too much like a ghost today, especially in the sunlight. And you know that California sun, oh, she be hitting us too hard, so we gotta be prepared for that. And if you can tell, I do have those freckles here that I do like to point out more throughout my makeup, which is why I don't put concealer on this area, so that way I can show the freckles more. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting on powder foundation, so that way it's still very light and you can still see the freckles throughout the makeup. So with that being said, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Lock-It. It's a powder foundation in medium 145. Yeah, with this one, I'm just going to use a little bit of the, or a lot of the powder on there. I'm just going to tap it a little bit since there's already so much product on there. And I'm just going to blend it with the same one. This is actually one of the best powders that I have found. You can still tell that I have freckles on there. You can tell a lot more up personal. Now I'm just going to go ahead and grab a contour powder. I'm going to be using my Anastasia contour kit in medium to tan. You can tell she's a bit worn out. Once again, this is my everyday makeup look, which is why I use these products so much. So I'm going to just start blending with one of the lighter shades. We gotta make that jawline sharp. Sharp, not shark. Baby shark. Okay. Let's move these hairs out of the way. Move it or lose it, sister. You know what? I will cut you right now. I'm just kidding. Woo. Britney Spears who? Now, as an everyday product, I do like to use Bubblegum Lip Scrub from Lush. She's looking like this. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some and put it on my lips because I do have some foundation in there. Go ahead and wipe it off. This one you could also eat too. Yeah, I like to take it for my lunch breaks, put it in my purse, have some. It's really good. No, I'm just kidding. Oh boy. Unsubscribed. I'm gonna put some 1990s lip smacker in strawberry. I'm also going to grab a little angle brush like this. I'm going to grab a little bit of contour and I'm going to actually put it right here. You see that line? Blend it out a little. But for some reason, I got the hang of just making that pop out more. I don't know what she's called, but I really like it. I think it looks really cute. I don't know. And then I'm gonna define my lips because they're itty bitty lips. So I'm just gonna contour it a little bit. Blend it out. A little better, maybe. I'm also gonna grab this kind of brush to contour the nose. Just with the lightest shade. I just want to do a quick little contour and that's it. I'm also going to grab a big fluffy brush too, and I'm going to be putting on some blush. I actually got this one at Walmart. It's a Fit Me Maybelline blush in coral. I just really was in need of a blush. I just grabbed this one, and when I first put it on, I didn't really like it. I was like, oh great, it has shimmer in there. I don't really care for any highlighters, especially not with the natural look, but I actually grew to really love it, surprisingly. It was an accident, but I feel like this shimmer is just a perfect type of shimmer. I've been loving a lot of blush lately, so if blush is not your cup of tea, sorry, it's my everyday video and you're watching it. She's a sassy one. I'm gonna put some right here, just to make it even throughout the face, you know. Now I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. And before I do anything else, I'm gonna grab my NYX Love Contours All. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this shade, the whitest shade, and I'm gonna put it on the brow line. I think that's what it's called. I feel like it just pops the brow out more. Makes it more intense. And with a little brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out so it's not so harsh. And depending on my mood, sometimes I'll put a powder liner on. And today's just one of those moods. So with the same palette, I'm just gonna grab the black shade right here with a fine tip of a brush like this one. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some mascara. I'm gonna put on this MAC one. I honestly cannot see if it has a name, but this is what it looks like. So as my everyday brow look, I'm gonna be putting on Great Lash by Maybelline. It's in clear transparent. It looks like this. It doesn't have a color to it usually. It's usually a lot more clear than this, but since I always use it for my brows and for my lashes on a really natural day, it does get some of the eyebrow product on there. So I'm just gonna put it on here. And this is exactly what I use every day. I'm also gonna put some on my bottom lash. So this is the completed look of my everyday makeup look. Come on! All my social media is at Brittany Joy Joy. Please like this video to support the channel. And if you didn't like it anyways. I mean, you got this far. See you next time. Bye. Oh yeah, I forgot to set my face, guys. Slay all day setting spray in peach. Stay hydrated.